Good. Yeah.
All right. Welcome, Deanna Garretson and Lucas Holbrook is here. How you doing, guys? How are you? And tennis.
Youth tennis.
Youth tennis. Let's talk about what's the fascination with you wanting to play tennis?
I like playing tennis because it's a fun way to get out of the house, on the court to exercise and meet new people.
Wow, that doesn't sound like a youngster talking.
No. This is the first. Okay, Luke, tell everybody how old you are.
11.
You're 11. How long have you been playing tennis?
I've been playing tennis for about 5 years.
5 years. Okay, so you were 6. And your mom and dad both play tennis. That's another thing we want to stress is it can be a family activity. Get your kids involved early.
Did they require you to play tennis when you were younger? Did they say, let's all go out and play tennis?
No, they gave me a choice of whether I wanted to play tennis or not. So, and I liked playing tennis, so I chose
you got tennis in the genes. That's good. That's good. It's always good to have an outside activity, you know, especially when you're an adolescent.
Right, now, because you've got some visual aids here, Deanna.
We did bring some visual aids
Deanna, you had to be president of the Arkansas Tennis Association, too. Give kudos for that. You are certainly the knows your stuff. But there's a difference in youth tennis. You've got a different ball and a different racket.
I was going to say, this racket is a lot shorter than the other one.
It is. Lucas
This is a full-size racket.
Right.
And this is a 23-inch racket.
Okay.
If you go on the United States Tennis Association website, it says on there the rules are changing. And for 10 and under youth, they're changing the size of the rackets, and they've also changed the balls.
Now the ball is smaller?
Actually, this ball is for ages 8 and under, and it's actually a little larger.
Okay.
And it's a little bit
spongier?
Spongier. And then Lucas has a ball for the 10 and unders, and it's a decompressed ball. So that way when the ball bounces, it doesn't bounce up over their head. You know, sometimes you see little kids out there, and there goes the ball. You know, it bounces, and then...
Now, what about when they strike it? Can they not hit it as hard?
You can swing as hard, much harder than with these balls than you can a regular tennis ball, and they still go over and they stay in the court. So you don't have them flying over the fences.
Out into the parking lot.
Right.
Lucas, do you play with both rackets and both balls? Or do you have to play with the smaller racket?
He's over 10 now. So
he's over 10, okay.
I am over 10, so I play with this racket now, and I play with regular balls.
Have you ever played with the smaller rackets?
I have.
And the smaller ball, or the spongier balls?
Yeah.
Is that a distraction from playing for you? I mean, is it, you can get used to either way?
Yeah.
So it's not a disadvantage.
And he still practices some with the decompression ball instead of the regular tennis ball.
Now, are you up to a teaching status right now? Do you teach?
Not quite.
Not quite?
But we do have an organized youth tennis thing in town,
We do. We have junior team tennis.
Okay.
It's for ages 5 through 18. And they start out learning basically to play singles, doubles, and mixed doubles. Used to, tennis was kind of, you took lessons to learn how to play. Now you start playing and then you just learn as you go.
Because it's more group lessons.
That's right. It's more group instead of an individual thing. Because tennis is a real social thing, and that's what kids want.
Yeah. And tennis is a sport that you don't have to be as athletic as you would as a football player or a basketball player. I mean, you can play tennis like what you talked about up until you don't want to play anymore.
Especially doubles. Singles takes a lot more running. But you can play doubles, and as long as you stay, I mean, if you're 75 and you play someone 35, you're asking for trouble. But if you play someone in your same basic age range, and tennis is also, do we call it graded or ranked? I guess ranked.
Yeah.
So you're ranked. Like I'm a 3-0 and you're a 4-5.
4-0.
I have no business getting on the court with her. That kind of thing. But if I play someone else who's a 3-0, I can enjoy myself and play well.
I don't know the difference. So you would
She's
beat
much
the socks
better.
off her.
Right now,
Can I
come and pay to watch you do
she
that?
beat the socks off. But that is a good thing. So not only do you play someone, like for the children, someone their own age level, as you get older, you only play someone who's supposedly on your same what would be skill level.
That's right.
So it's nice. But if somebody wants to sign up for youth tennis, where do they sign up?
Well, we have forums in all the public schools around Mountain Home right now, and we have forums up at the Mountain Home Athletic Club. If they call the tennis center, they can tell them where to get them. They can call me and get them, and we're going to do sign up for 2 more weeks.
Okay. Now, how is there so many weeks of lessons, or how
we start in? We're going to actually go ahead and start next week, and we'll go through June. So last year we had 55 kids in it. My goal this year would be to have 75. I'd really like to have even more.
Yeah.
So it's a good way. We have kids that haven't played before they've never picked up a racket. And then we have some like Lucas that have actually been playing 3 or 4 years. Yeah. So there's a big variety.
Do you have tournaments at the end of the season?
We do.
Okay.
We have tournaments where it's just the 8 and unders, And then we have tournaments for the 10 and above.
Mm-hmm.
So I also forgot to mention, but with the 8 and unders, we use a smaller court. Instead of being a 78-foot court, it's a 36-foot court.
Oh, wow. Okay.
There's a new video out that shows, you put kids on the big baseball field, and it shows them trying to pitch the ball, and you put them on the soccer field, and it shows them trying to kick it down the field. Well, tennis has kind of been that way. We've been on that big court with these little kids. So now we've made the court fit the kids, so they can be successful when they first get out there. It's a lot more fun for them.
Yeah. So, Lucas, do you like the tournaments?
I do. I played in quite a few tournaments last year.
Yeah. How'd you fare during the tournaments?
In all of them, I won second place.
Good.
I lost in the finals.
Good deal.
Yeah, that's really good.
Are you a competitive person? Do you hate to lose?
I do.
You do? Well, you and Sandy have a lot in common.
Yeah, Lucas and I have been on the tennis court before. He's gotten out and played with us before. Yeah.
Do you like a challenge of playing somebody better than you?
I do. It is a good way to train and make yourself better.
Improve your skills, huh? Yeah, I don't think you can get better unless you challenge yourself. So how often do you play tennis a week?
Well, I hit with my dad 2 or 3 times a week, and sometimes I hit with my mom a couple times.
Are they pretty good tennis players? Are they fair?
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Yeah, now they will be watching this one.
That's right.
They're pretty good. Yeah.
Pretty good. Well, that's good. So tennis is an exciting sport, and now kids can be involved. They've got their own size court, they've got their own racket, they've got their own balls, and they've got tournaments. So it's a huge social event. What else could be more enticing than that?
That's exactly right.
So it starts next week. So how many days a week do they meet?
They're going to meet twice a week.
What days?
Right now, probably we're looking at Monday nights and then playing matches on Saturday mornings.
Okay, what time Monday night?
That I'm not sure of. It depends on the coaches. The coaches can pick their own times.
But so it's kind of like T-ball and Little League. They'll have a practice on Monday night,
Yes.
and then they'll have competitions on Saturday.
Right.
Okay, and it's open 5 to 18, 5 years
5
of
to
age to 18. Cool.
And you don't, and you want a big group.
I'd love to
And
have
you
a
can
big group.
facilitate all these extra
Oh, we
people.
can.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can. We also have sponsors this year, so we're
good.
really excited about it.
Well,
Yeah.
what if a young child doesn't own a racket?
Yeah, I
Are
was
there going to
gonna
be
ask that.
rackets
We have
available?
rackets available for them to use.
Okay, rackets
Yep.
available, so they don't have to show up Monday night and say,
That's right.
I don't have a racket. Okay, well, good. That makes a difference because that'll hold some people back.
And we also have financial aid available. I mean,
Good.
the cost, including their UST membership, is $56, which compared to taking tennis lessons, that's really cheap. But for some families, it is cost prohibitive, and we do have financial aid available, so we can do it almost basically for free for them.
Wonderful.
Cool. Very
Cool.
good.
Well,
Very
they
good.
need to get involved because besides that, you can play on the high school teams.
That's
And
right.
then-
This is the time to start when you're about
Luke
10
is
or
11, and Deanna and I are considerably older than we're the same age, by the way. A little bit older than 11, and
Just a
we
little.
still play, and we're going to play for another 30 years at least.
That's my goal.
At least.
All right.
Yeah. Cool.
Well, it's nice to meet you. And glad we've got a championship tennis player out there on the courts.
right.
Yeah.
And we're encouraging people to sign up. And what's the deadline again?
April 15th.
April 15th?
15th, and it starts next week.
Yes.
All right.
Good,
And
cool.
they had the phone number on the screen. You can just give Deanna a call.
That's right.
Correct?
421-1188.
All right. Thank you guys so much for coming in.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
Good. Up next, we have, what's the dog's name?
Florence.
Florence
I'm
is
calling her
here.
Flojo.
Flojo. Oh, well, she recognized
She
her
knows
name.
her
There we go.
name.
She knows she's up next.
She is ready to go.
And we will be up next right after these messages.
Yeah.